All right, Gen Xers, we're back with part two within a larger series of the 7 secrets to an effective sales funnel that nobody's talking about. And if you're looking for a way to either add extra few $1,000s a month to your 9 to 5, or you're looking to escape your 9 to 5 altogether, learning how to put together an offer, package and present your knowledge, intellect, experience, expertise into a digital product and then sell and market that product via a sales funnel that's going to be a 24-hour salesperson for you, you're barking up the right tree. And that's why we're doing this series. And so if you stick around, I'm going to show you how I use ChatGPT to create some of the assets that we're absolutely going to need. And then tomorrow, come back and hang out with your boy, because we're actually going to build a sales funnel live. But based on the way my bandwidth has been functioning lately, I might have to pre-record that so I can share that with y'all. But nevertheless, you guys are going to see how to put together a sales funnel, how to make the tech work. But as we discovered yesterday, a sales funnel is not about the tech. It's about the psychology. And that's what we're breaking down today. So do me a huge favor. Comment in the chat where you're from. Drop the name of your business and or your brand. Smash that subscribe button and that follow button on TikTok. And let's kick it this morning. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of Over the Shoulder with Cortez Hustle, your favorite fatherpreneur and founder of the PLR Profit Society, an online community and coaching program designed to help people like you take your gifts, talents, experience, expertise, marry them with AI-powered software, digital products, and the right passive income business model so you can build a passive income empire for you and your family. We got Manly Mojo out of St. Louis in the building. If you want a system that's going to allow you to build sales funnels and other assets to make money on the internet, or if you want a system that you could use to sell to other people to make money on the internet, either way, check out secretAItoolkit.com. That is how you can connect with me on a whole another level. You can start with a free trial for 14 days. You're going to get a free course on how to set everything up, even some free courses on what type of offers you can create to sell to small local businesses. And of course, you get inside our community. I'm going to help you every step of the way. Well, we're not going to delay at all. We're going to dive right in because I'm going to share a quick recap of the first 3 secrets that we talked about yesterday. We got 4 more secrets to get into today. And then we actually got some over-the-shoulder screen share stuff where you see how I prompt ChatGPT to get the assets that I need to build an amazing offer, along with the assets that make a sales funnel work. So secret number 1 is to understand that your funnel is only as good as your follow-up. Inside of the Secret AI Toolkit, you get a email and text message system that allows you to automate your follow-ups. 80% of people won't buy on the first page. So this is where your email follow-ups come in. Secret number 2, funnels are psychology. They're not just pages. I tell y'all all the time, y'all scared of the technology. The technology I ain't afraid of. I'm afraid of not deploying the right psychology. The technology I can figure out, right? What you think about, people don't click because of colors. They click because of clarity. And when you understand how to infuse the right psychology into your sales funnels, they're going to be a lot more effective. Getting them to make micro commitments, those little yeses. It's the same thing. What a micro commitment is, in essence, it's the same thing that we learned in direct sales. When you're talking to someone and you want them to say yes, you start nodding your head yes, and they automatically, because of the power of auto suggestion and the power of mirror neurons, when you start shaking your head yes when you ask somebody a question without them even knowing it, they start agreeing and saying yes right along with you. That's what micro commitments are all about. The key is guiding belief and not pushing products, right? So we talked about the AIDA formula as well as the PAS formula, problem, agitate, solution. Secret number 3 was the fact that you can deploy what's called an invisible funnel, right? When you go into Sam's Club and someone hands you a sample, that's an example of an invisible funnel. You don't even see what's happening, but there's psychology all in that. Why? You're getting a free taste of what the product is actually going to be like while you happen to be shopping in the store where that product is sold. They're leading with what's called a loss leader, because not everybody is going to go and buy that product, but they've already done the numbers. They said, listen, if you have this box of, I use taquitos as my example. If you have this box of taquitos and it comes with 12 in the box, if you cook all 12 of them and you cut each one of them into 4 small pieces, now that is 48 times 12 or whatever the number is, and you give out those all of those samples. Based on our studies, the number says that a certain percentage of people will go and buy based on trying a free sample. Well, you're doing the same thing. You're adding that same type of psychology within your sales funnel. Secret number 3 on our list. Well, that was secret number 3, the invisible funnel. Now, let's jump into secret number 4, right? So if you're serious about building sales funnels, understanding these secrets will make your funnel a lot more effective. Secret number 4 is master the art of the order bumps. Often outsell upsells. What is an order bump? An order bump is very similar to you being at the checkout line at your favorite retailer, and they always have those little, what we call no-brainer offers right there by the checkout counter. Usually magazines, usually some form of a soft drink, usually small things like chewing gum, candy bars, little things that make you say, I might as well grab that because the offer is so irresistible, right? Order bumps are like the would you like fries with that moment at your favorite fast food restaurant. Small add-ons at checkout convert 30 to 50%. And what we don't often realize about these major retailers is the profit margin that they make on of those things. Oh, they might not make that much money on that flat screen TV, but when you go and you get that candy bar, they buy so many freaking candy bars that they might be getting each candy bar for like a nickel, but you are paying $2 for that candy bar. And you multiply that by X amount of transactions by X amount of stores every single day. They make way more money on those small, lower ticket items than we actually imagine. You can do the same thing with your order bumps. That's why I am a big fan of your order bump being something that's digital. Why? Because digital products are typically 90 to 95% profit margin, right? So I want you to think about that. Uh-oh, I got past my notes. Where my notes at? All right. So they are low risk and high reward. And again, if you stick around to the end, we are working on this mock product, and I'm going to ask ChatGPT to give us some ideas for some order bumps based on this product. Secret number 5. If you're just tuning in, we're giving you the top 7 secrets to make a sales funnel super effective so that you can build your own passive income empire when you package and present your knowledge, experience, expertise, and even your passions for sale through a sales funnel. Secret number 5, you don't need fancy tools to start. Yes, I'm going to point you to Secret AI Toolkit, and that would be considered a fancy tool. But if you're just starting out, you don't need any of that stuff. You can start with a simple Google Doc plus a payment processor and a free email marketing tool. I know that MailerLite still offers a free option. I think MailChimp also still offers a free option too, up to a certain number of contacts in their system, right? So what could that look like if I just use a Google Doc, right? Well, I could literally have people sign up to get whatever I'm selling through a Google form. That's going to give me their name, phone number, and email address, right? Or if I'm using a free service like MailChimp or MailerLite, they allow you to create some pretty cool looking capture forms, right? Now, what if I'm giving away or selling some information? I could structure that information on a Google document. You might say, well, course is, what if I want to sell a course? Well, guess what? I could put the videos to that course inside a Google Drive, which is also free. So when they make the payment through the payment processor, it's going to redirect them to a download to get the Google Doc. And guess what that Google Doc has on it? It has the information that I'm selling. It may have a link to the Google Drive that has all of the video components in it, right? It may have a link to a private YouTube channel where they can watch the videos there. Like, there's so many ways that you can build this stuff out for free, y'all. Now, will you have to do a lot of stuff manually when you're using free? Absolutely. But we're talking free to your first 5 to 10 sales. So if I have to do this stuff manually 5 to 10 times and then take the money and invest in an actual system that's going to give me some automation, I'm cool with doing stuff manually, right? This AI and automation stuff seems to have gotten people all confused about the fact that we used to do everything manually, right? Now all of a sudden we too bougie to get our hands dirty, so to speak. No, we not playing that game, right? So start with Google Docs plus Stripe plus some free email and tool is going to allow you to get proof that what you have to sell is valuable and people are willing to purchase. You take that proof and that newfound revenue, then you can go invest in the system. Remember, y'all, people want the result, not your pixel perfect sales funnel. If you can convince them that you have the answer, the solution to their problem, they don't care what they got to go through to get it, especially when you're solving a problem that causes a significant amount of pain, in which case you should, right? So we're going to talk about some minimal viable funnels here using ChatGPT in a second. Secret number 6. This is where I pretty much fail the test all the time, right? Because I'm so gung-ho, y'all. I just got to get stuff out there. Secret number 6 is test your funnel offers before you build them. What does that mean? You don't need to build a whole funnel to validate whether the idea is valuable or not. This is the idea. My girl, Sunny Lenarduzzi, is really, really famous for this, in which case she does something called her pop, right? She proves the concept, pre-sells the offer before she builds anything. Before she builds a course, before she builds a funnel, she has a system where you just reach out to people that you know who have that problem. And then you offer to solve that problem for them and tell them where to pay. If you get 3 or 4 or 5 people to pay, you validated the offer. Now you can go build out a better sales process for them, right? Use a Facebook post, an email, Instagram story to gauge the interest. Build what people want and not just what you think they want. I can't tell you how many times it has taken me to learn this lesson. I got so many funnels that are fully built out with offers that I thought people wanted, only to get crickets, right? Only to literally have nobody buy, because I didn't validate the offer on the front end. I didn't test it. I didn't put it out there and you know, go through my warm market and ask them if they knew anybody who this would benefit, to see if they would say, yeah, me, or yeah, I know a couple people. I didn't collect cash on the front end, because it's one thing what I used to do. and I encourage my students to never do this. What I used to do is I used to take people for their word. People say, yeah, I'm interested. Yeah, I would like that. And then I go build this stuff for them. I'm like, bam, here it is. And then they don't have the money, or they're not willing to fork over the money to get it. No, man, you could pre-sell this thing on the front end, and you know without a shadow of a doubt that people are willing to buy it. Number 7 on our list, and this is the last one, and then we're going to jump into some ChatGPT stuff here. Secret number 7, reframe funnels as customer journeys, right? Funnels equal guided emotional journey, not a sales trap. This is where people think that if I have a funnel, I'm automatically going to blow up whether I'm sending traffic to it or not. I mean, people are literally, I've had people pay me a lot of money to build sales funnels for them, only to be frustrated with me, even though I tell them on the front end, listen, doesn't look like you have a strong traffic source. How are you going to get people to this? Oh, well, I'm just going to post it on my social media. Let's go take a look at your social media and see how much engagement you're getting on your social media right now. Because if nobody's engaging with your social media right now, please believe it doesn't mean they're going to engage with it just because you got a pretty sales funnel. So all of those things have to be in place. So if you reframe this into thinking in your own mind, this sales funnel is just a guided emotional journey. It's not a sales trap. It is me delivering value, serving people at the highest level. Real life comparison. Costco sample, you buy the full size. This is what it means, customer journey, right? And let me say this. When you think of it like this, hey, I have somebody who may know me and may not. I want to introduce them to what I do. But I want to introduce them to what I do in a way that it is risk adverse for them. There's no risk for someone to go and download something for free just for me to get an idea or an understanding if they are interested in this subject matter at all. When you think about your funnel as a guided customer journey with psychology and emotion baked in to pull at people's heartstrings, to get them to see themselves with the solution. That's what a sales funnel is good for. You can make a boatload of money, y'all. Now, of course, let me give you my disclaimer. I can't guarantee you're going to make anything, but these systems are responsible for millions of millionaires. Just if you just look at the ClickFunnels community alone, now I'm building all of my stuff with Go High Level, aka the secret AI toolkit.com, right? Millions of people are becoming millionaires, or at least high 6-figure earners, because of the power of sales funnels. So now let's go and look at ChatGPT. How do you get ChatGPT to create some of these assets for you? I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to go into the mock product that we've been working on throughout this whole process, so you guys can see exactly how you get your assets. Because a lot of times we will get confused with, Cortez, what do I say in my sales funnel, right? What do I include in my bonuses and different things like that? Well, when you understand how to prompt ChatGPT, 90% of the heavy lifting can be done for you. Now, this doesn't mean that you copy and paste stuff from ChatGPT verbatim. You might have to go through it, put it in your own language, the way that you talk, but frameworks and outlines and things of that nature, ChatGPT is excellent for that, right? So let me get prompt number 1 that goes with our strategy, or our secret number 4, all right? So secret number 4 was order bumps because order bumps and those little candies at the checkout, they convert at 30 to 50%. So now I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to say, hey, ChatGPT, give me 3 order bump ideas for a $27 tripwire offer targeting, and I need to change the targeting again, targeting busy moms looking to lose fat. Right? And again, I asked it to give me ideas. I didn't ask it to give me the solution. What are some ideas, right? Look at this right here. Order bump. Snack smart swaps guide. Never wonder what to eat between meals again. Over 30 fat loss friendly snacks you can grab on the go. Healthy swaps for chips, sweets, and salty cravings. Kid friendly options included. $9. That's an order bump. That's an irresistible offer that aligns with the product that you're already selling, right? What else did they give us? Let's look at a couple more. Order bump number 2, meal prep in minutes, mini guide, $12. Cut meal prep time in half, even on your busiest days, right? That's a great order bump for $12. Order bump number 3, fat loss affirmations audio pack. Rewire your mindset while you drive, clean, or cook. 5 short audio tracks for motivation and mental focus. Morning, midday, and bedtime affirmations for consistency. Boost your confidence, discipline, and self-love. Simply asking ChatGPT to round out this whole process for us, right? Secret number 5 is you don't need fancy tools to start. Well, let's ask ChatGPT to outline something without using fancy tools, right? All right. Using free tools to deliver low-ticket digital products. All right. Boom. Products for this offer. Again, all of this stuff, y'all, can be done for free. Is it going to be some manual labor required? Yes. But if you got 0 traction right now, who cares that you have to do some things manually to get your first few sales, right? So here are some free tools, some free options. Landing page, sales page. Present the offer and collect payment. Free 2 options. Convert kit. Free tier includes landing pages. Mailer Lite, great for landing pages and automation. Card, simple 1-page sites, $19 a year for forms and buttons. Google Sites, basic but functional. What to include? PAS style copy, you already have it. Product mock-up or image. Testimonials if you have them available. Checkout button linking to your payment processor. Payment processors are free. You don't pay them until you receive payment, right? What are some free payment processors? ThriveCart. Free if you already own ThriveCart. PayHip, free plan, small percentage fee per sale. Gumroad, free to start, takes a small percentage per sale. Stripe plus Google Forms or ConvertKit if you want a manual workaround. I'm just saying, y'all. Product delivery. Give them instant access to their digital products. What are the free tools? Google Drive or Dropbox. PayHip or Gumroad. Auto delivery after payment. ConvertKit, Mailer Lite. Automated email with download link. Notion. Create a private page or dashboard with resources. Email follow-up systems. Mailer Lite is free for the first 1,000 contacts. ConvertKit offers a free for the first 1,000 subscribers. Brevo, which is formerly Sendinblue, right? These are free options. Now, if you got 1,000 people opted in for free or into a capture page of some sort, you should have made some money by now. right? And then, of course, mostly all of these platforms, secretAItoolkit.com gives you a free 14-day trial of Go High Level. I'll help you get your first 3 to 5 monthly recurring revenue customers on the platform. I'll help you get your first 3 referrals if you want to go the affiliate route. And of course, if you join our free community, I'm going to help you build your business so you can make money to afford to keep the tool. Right? Order bumps and upsells. PayHip supports order bump and upsells. Gumroad can simulate with product variants. Use email automation as a manual upsell if you need. Simple funnel flow example. Landing page, ConvertKit, checkout page, PayHip, thank you page, or email, Google Drive, ConvertKit, email sequence, MailerLite, upsell offer, and final email, $97. Bonus, accept payments without a website. Use PayHip, Gumroad, or Stripe payment link if you don't want to drop it into and just drop it into people's inbox in their DM, right? We ain't playing no games, y'all. This stuff does not have to be complicated. So, a couple more ChatGPT prompts for our last couple secrets. Secret number 6, test funnel offers, right? So watch this. This is how you can test an offer across your social media. We're just going to tell ChatGPT, write a curiosity-based Facebook post to test interest in this offer. And you can do the same thing. I could tell it to write a curiosity-based script for a TikTok or a Facebook or Instagram Reel or YouTube Short. It all works, y'all. You just got to work it. Hard work still works. Please believe it. So here's the post that it came up with for Facebook. Busy moms only. What if you could start losing fat in just 15 minutes a day without giving up your favorite foods, without tracking every bite, without spending hours at the gym? I've been quietly testing a simple 30-day plan that's helping busy moms burn fat, boost energy, and feel good again, even with a packed schedule. The results so far, let's just say it's working. I'm looking for a few more moms who want to try this and give me their honest feedback. Comment me. And then if you have the secretAItoolkit.com, we show you how to set up your comment automation. So when they comment me, it automatically replies to the comment, automatically likes the comment, then automatically DMs them the payment link or whatever link you're sending them to get started. I'm just saying, y'all, this stuff does not have to be hard. Are there a lot of moving parts? Yes, they are. But each moving part is not complicated in and of itself. Learning how to put all the moving parts together, yes, you're going to experience some sort of learning curve. But at the end of the day, is it worth doing? Is it worth figuring out? Say it took you 90 whole days to figure it out. But then on day 91, you get your first sale in the middle of the night while you sleep. Day 96, you get another sale in the middle of the night while you sleep. What's up, sister to sister? Day 99, you get another sale while you at work. It's worth doing, y'all. Anything worth getting good at is worth being bad at it first. And if you are someone who does not like your 9 to 5, or maybe you love your 9 to 5, but it just doesn't pay well. I'm talking about my policemen, my firefighters, my social workers, my teachers. Like, they love what they do. Jobs just don't pay that well. What if you took your intellectual capital, packaged them, put it in a sales funnel, and start making an extra $3,000 to $4,000 per month? Now you're not under the pressure of a job that isn't paying well because you got all this extra income. I'm just saying, y'all, if you want to join in on a free Zoom session. We call it open office hours around here. Go to CortezHustle.com/open office hours. I love to have you hop in a Zoom room and let's continue this conversation. In the meantime and in between time, come back tomorrow and I'm going to show you how building a sales funnel is super easy inside of Go High Level. All you got to do is go to secretAItoolkit.com. You can set up your free trial. You can build right along with us. So until then, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up. Yo, real quick, if you're catching this live, then you can hustle on over to CortezHustle.com/open office hours to join us in a private Zoom room to get your questions answered. If you're watching this on the replay, then YouTube thinks you should watch this video next. And don't forget to hit the smiley face to subscribe to the channel and check out CortezHustle.com if you want to join our free community.